because this is not going to be like my second time trying to film this, because it had to be bye bye and be a cunt and then delete the video. So yeah, so hi, I'm Angelie, or Angel, or Kira, whatever you want to call me. I'm going to be talking about the Sakura Kanjuro situation that's been going on for the past couple of days now, and I'm going to tell my side of the story and how I met her and how things went before I ended friendship with her. So yeah. I'm going to do my makeup while I'm doing this, so like, yeah. So it was the summer of last year, right? I think it was last year. And I was at Raycon Spring, sorry. And so it was just me, an ex-friend, and then my friend, and my other friend out. So I was taking photos, etc, etc, etc. My friend at the time wanted to see a fairy tale cosplayer, and I spotted one. That's how I met Sakura, because she was cosplaying as Lucy. I think that character's name's called. So I took photos of her. After that became friends, and the rest was history basically. So went to meet up with her after basically sending out the photos. And after sending the photos and adding her to a group chat and Snapchat. However, after that became friends. She was telling me about the story about this guy. May as well just met her, and then decided to meet up. So basically me, a friend at a time, and then Sakura and Wayne. Wayne comes into this after this because he's a bit weird too. Everything seemed like Gucci. Went drinking. A friend of me and her had matching skirts. It was actually a blast, you know. It was great. And until she basically noticed some things about her. She was obsessed with this one guy, and I mean this one guy. And my god, like, he had a girlfriend, right? Nothing about that. Nothing wrong with that. He had a girlfriend. But she was obsessed with him. Obsessed. And it was kind of cringy. I wanted to laugh, not gonna lie. But I acted like I should be awarded an Oscar, not gonna lie. And I said, sure, I don't mind. Cool, I'll go. After she's like, hey, do you want to go drinking with us? And with a couple of hours, I was like, sure. Might as well. I barely even got on anything that was kind of like going out with, because I was in Glasgow. So I wore a pair of leggings that I absolutely love, and a bikini top. Then I had a bra on. So yeah, and I had a jacket as my cosplay, the macadamia cosplay, because I cosplayed Toga, Buckle, and Uraraka. But that's not the point. But the point is basically I went out drinking with her. It turns out it was only us two. I was like, it's a bit dodgy, but okay, we'll just roll with it, I guess. As I roll with it, she basically getting off her tits, and then we're at the dance, like, you know, dancing, having fun, right? And then one guy spotted me, right? So basically he started coming towards me, and I was like, Sakura, please not leave me alone. Unfortunately, she did. She left me alone. This guy basically kissing me, basically tongue, and touching me basically. Which I was not happy about, so I ran away. Happily. Or I would have kicked him where it was really sore. Or I would have just kicked him where the sun don't really shine, and he would be screaming in pain. However, so basically he found me again after Sakura leave me once again, and this guy asked me where I live, where I stay, and what's my name, and etc, etc, right? Sakura came back after that, and she just kind of like was kind of laughing about it, saying, oh, you're fine, you're okay now, like, after that. And then after I told her the next day, she was saying sorry and stuff like that. But then might as well. Everything was fine after that, right? And I saw Sakura was wanting a hug from me. Again, she was 27. I was 18 at the time. Fast forward out. We went to Inverness, right? For going on my corn. I was club president as Nobara from Jushikaisen. So after I was club and we met these people, right? One of my friends, she's a lovely person, honestly, like she's such a nice person. Her name's Rem, and she was dating this guy named Koji, right? Men's where he looked older than his age. He was 16 now. So we met them, and everything was good, everything was fine. Until we came back to, and apparently he made the first move on Sakura, right? And we're like, okay, right, apparently she ignored him the first time. Yeah, apparently so I found out from his ex, basically. She can basically say her side of the story, but apparently he was cheating on her. It's just a whole lot of drama, basically. And that was just a whole lot of drama. I thought it was in the day, but I thought it was a whole lot of drama. But I found out they were dating. Mine as well. Sakura was 27 at the time. He was 16 at the time. But I knew. But they told me that he was 17. But I'm not the one to judge. Like, oh, two people can love all they want, right? And in Scotland and UK is 16 years old. You're allowed to date someone older than you, but it's still a bit weird. And a lot of people coming forward basically for the past couple of days saying like she's manipulating, she's gaslighting, she's basically grooming, she's a predator, she's this and this, all the names on the sun basically. And I'm just going to tell my side of the story. And so basically about that, apparently someone told Ren about them. And she called me saying like, and Franklin basically freaking out. She was like, hey, have you told Ren? And I was like, told Ren about what? Or like about me and told you, and like, no, why? You told me not to. And it says, oh no, somehow she found him. And I was like, right, okay, cool. Like, what is that meant to do with this? And fast forward now, I ended up telling one of my friends because I thought like, I need to talk to someone about it. This is a bit weird. Like, it's like, why was a 27-year-old date a 16-year-old, right? Oh, I saw he was 17, right? And so I basically told a friend, and he was like, that's a bit weird. And she told her cousin, my friend cousin, and that cousin basically told Sakura. She started crying, making it's my fault. I basically that insane shit, basically. And she's freaking out, and I feel like you told me to break up, and after that, and I was like, okay, but you're literally dating a little child, a year younger than me at the time. Cause at the time I was 18 at the time, so I felt a bit weird she was dating someone a year younger than me, and a lot of people coming out about it, more forward about it now, and then apparently that it's my fault, and she made me block my two friends, right? I couldn't do it later, right? She was over my phone watching me block them. I felt super bad because I didn't have I didn't give them a warning, and but she made me block them, and I could not remember that. So Sakura wanted me to go to a graduation party, right? I couldn't go. I said I'll see what I can do, but I couldn't go, right? And she started making it like, oh, I can't go, blah blah blah. It's like, why I'm not coming, etc. Right? I had my reason. I'm a photographer. I had I need to do a lot of editing, etc. But like, she didn't care. She was actually going to someone was going to actually buy me my ticket and make me go by force. And because they knew I wouldn't, I will go up even if someone buy me a ticket. But if you want to know more, I'll make a part 2 basically. But like, there's a lot more to unfold, honestly, in my part. But yeah.